Welcome back to another video for HarborFinancialOnline.com. Today I'm going to talk about home improvements and to show you what home improvements are deductible and how to report these amounts on your tax return each year. So let me get the video going here. What you cannot do is you cannot just deduct the home improvements or maintenance on your home throughout the year. When you report these amounts is when you're trying to calculate the cost of purchasing your home because you're selling it. All of these costs add to the total cost basis of that house, because when you sell a house you can get a certain amount of profit on that house and not have to pay taxes, but once you get over that amount then it becomes taxable. So where this is important is these home improvements increases the cost of your house, which lowers the profit amount. That's the main thing you need to know for deductible home improvements. They are not deductible on an annual basis. Examples, it has to be these home improvements that are going to go towards the cost basis have to qualify. And here's some of the qualifying improvements: by adding a bathroom, a bedroom, a fence, new plumbing, wiring, a new roof, new deck, etc. If it doesn't add value to your home, it can't be deducted, and you need to make sure to keep very good records of this, because if you do report this when you're selling a home, your only proof are those receipts and the records with the dates, the original receipts, so make sure you keep those, okay? You cannot deduct the sales tax on your home improvement costs in the current tax year right now. So make sure that you're not putting that sales tax towards the total cost amount of that house. If you run a business out of your home, you can deduct a percentage of all your home improvements. This is where on an annual basis you can deduct that amount. And I have other videos on running a home office which will show you how to do this. But basically what it comes down to is, say you have a 1,000 square foot house. I'm just going to make this easy. And 250 square feet of that house is used for business, which is 25% of the house. So any maintenance or home improvement costs, 25% of those amounts can be deductible on an annual basis. So if you have a small business, you can deduct these every year rather than just when you sell the house. When you sell your home, you'll complete a Schedule D to see if it's taxable. I'm going to take you to the Schedule D right now and show you how this works. So this is the Schedule D. If you had your house for, which this is going to be unusual, but if you had the house for less than 1 year, it'll be reported on Part 1, which will be a short year capital gain or loss. If you had it more than 1 year, this is most likely where you're going to report it. Okay. Now, on a house, how this works, if you're single, you can have a profit up to $250,000 on that house and not have to report it on here. If you're married, you can have a profit of $500,000 and not have to report it on here. If you don't understand the difference between a sale and the total profit, say you bought the house for $100,000 and you sold it for $200,000, then you had a $100,000 profit. You don't have to report it. But if you bought that house for $100,000 and sold it for $400,000, then you have a $300,000 profit. You're gonna have to pay tax on the difference between that $300,000 and $250,000, which will be $50,000 you'll pay tax on. Okay. Now, where these home improvements and maintenance come into play is that you can increase the cost of that house. Like I said, the cost was $100,000. Say over the course of the years of owning the home, you documented $50,000 in cost and maintenance and repairs. Now your cost goes to $150,000. Now that $50,000 is no longer taxable, so you don't even have to report it. So on Schedule D here, you're not reporting it no matter what. You're only reporting it if you go above that amount, above the $250 and above the $500 if you're married. And on our website here, we do have a free online calculator, which you can put in all this information we're talking about and see what kind of tax you might owe and what your refund might be. So it's a very good calculator to use. And on the left here, you can see we offer other pages on the site here for credits and deductions to see exactly what you might qualify for during the year. Okay. I appreciate you watching the video. We have lots of other videos on credits and deductions that are out there. It's always being updated, so I recommend watching those. And you can prepare your return online at harborfinancialonline.com. Thank you.